Hello there, my name is Maddie Littler, and today we'll be doing a design analysis on MCA 106 Workspace, also known as the Fabrication Lab. Located on the first floor at Ocad, this space acts as the main place to study and relax on the first floor. To get to the lab, you need to turn right at the entrance and walk down a very long hallway. All the way at the end, you'll find this little tucked away space, perfect for studying. The layout of the room prioritizes relaxation and lounging over work, with the couches and the low tables being the first thing you see when you enter the lab. The style is very reminiscent to modern contemporary office design, where designers often incorporate light colors, natural textures, and plants. The furniture in the room is in bright, calming colors. They use tones of dark brown, light brown, and white throughout the room, with the areas meant for working with the lighter tones, and the areas meant for relaxing with darker tones. The style is modern, and the furniture is designed to be practical and effective. They feature these large desks with these theoretically ergonomic high chairs, and some of the most comfortable couches you'll find in the university. The high windows allow for light to pour in from above, and don't allow the people inside to see the passerbys. There's high ceiling lights that illuminate the space but aren't overly intrusive. As opposed to other areas at Ocad, the lighting in the lab is actually warm light, which is a lot more comfortable to study in. It creates a bright atmosphere that's effective for studying and mostly relies on natural light. The Fabrication Lab also employs a style of design that I affectionately title Plant Vomit. There are plants placed throughout the lab, as well as an aggressively large display of plants in the middle. Although it's been documented as a placebo, and adding more plants doesn't actually change the air quality of a space, it just feels nicer because you're surrounded by plants. The use of white and earth tones, along with the excessive use of plants, leads to a very natural feeling environment that is innately very calming, especially in a high-stress environment used for studying. Being tucked away at the end of a very long hallway means that students don't tend to pass by it, meaning that it tends to stay less busy, and also means it's more hidden from the rest of Ocad. Not a lot of students even know it exists. The lab is rather small and cozy, and naturally limits the amount of students that are able to study there. Because of the small size, people are less likely to come in groups, and the small space acts as a barrier, preventing too many people from congregating there at once. To get to the lab, you also have to walk past a variety of different areas. Multiple stores, workspaces, the 3D print zone, and multiple wood shops, as well as a small buffer area with another set of tables that's closer to the entrance, where louder or larger groups tend to congregate. I believe this buffer area works as a very good counter for people who need workspace on the first floor, but still need to have conversations, or are inclined to chat with their friends. The space naturally separates people who are going to be working for longer periods of time, and people who are just relaxing, or staying there a short while, significantly reducing the amount of hustle and bustle in the area. The atmosphere is quiet, and for example, I'll play a little bit of the audio from this clip. Because of this, it's one of the most quiet places at Ocad to relax, and often acts as a napping zone for a lot of students. With labs and workspaces lining the walls as you walk in, as well as a lab visible from the inside of the workspace, I feel like it puts you in a working mindset, seeing people work around you, and subconsciously encourages you to get work done. A quote in Chapter 2 in The Decoration of Houses perfectly describes this space. The family, to escape from its discomforts, habitually take refuge in a small room opening off of the hall on the ground floor, so that instead of sitting in a room 20 or 25 feet wide, they are packed into one less than half the size. This workspace is exactly that small room off of the front hallway, and operates very similarly, with the family in this case being Ocad students looking for space to study in the large open halls of the Ocad campus. From the location, to the lighting, to the eco-style design, being surrounded by workspaces, and of course being surrounded by plants, culminates to create one of the most effective studying spaces at Ocad. Thank you for listening to my analysis on MCA Room 106 Workspace, aka the Fabrication Lab. Now, let's keep this awesome space between us. Don't tell anyone about it.